Hey guys, I want to give a special shout out to my buddy ArtfulVengeance for sponsoring today's video and helping me with today's giveaway. We are giving away two 60-day game time cards to two brand new players for Final Fantasy XIV. Two people that want to get started in the game Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn for PS4 and PC. Now the requirements for this giveaway are: you have to be a brand new Final Fantasy XIV player, or you have to be willing to start a brand new account, or this giveaway is not going to work and you won't be able to participate. So this is for new players only, people that have never played Final Fantasy XIV or wanting to start brand new Final Fantasy XIV accounts. Secondly, all you have to do is subscribe to ArtfulVengeance's channel. Link to that will be in the description below. Follow him on Twitter and tweet him the hashtag #TaNekSentMe, and then ArtfulVengeance will pick two winners. Remember, brand new accounts or new players only. Enjoy today's video, guys. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about these mid-generation console upgrades and if they're worth it for mainly MMO RPGs and stuff like that. And as you guys can see, I've brought y'all some Final Fantasy XIV gameplay on the PlayStation 4 Pro. This is particularly the system we're going to be in question about, and is overall. And the reason I took 14 is because it is the main MMO on console that's the big daddy, the highest quality one, most players, and stuff like that. It's probably the best MMORPG, best quality MMO on console that you can get next to Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I do want you guys to forgive my voice in this video. I know it sounds like I just drank a bucket of sand, but I promise you all that is not what happened for today's video. Just feeling a little bit under the weather. Throat's a bit messed up. But what we're going to do is talk about. So you guys are going to notice here that in the settings of the game, I'm going to replay this clip right now, that I changed the visual settings on it to run in 4K and stuff like that. Now this video in particular isn't going to be 4K, but you can see the difference of what it does to the field of view and the screen immediately when I change the settings. You guys are going to notice that it takes the picture and basically it kind of like zooms out the camera view. It makes it more so that there's more picture on the screen immediately. As you guys know, 4K resolution is 2160p. Now these next gen console upgrades, what they do most of the time is checkerboard rendering. What they do is they take an image and they upscale it to 2160. It's not native 4K, but trust me guys, I've played native 4K games and stuff like that. There's a number of games that run in native 4K on the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, and I'm going to tell you guys personally, there isn't too much of a crazy difference between checkerboard rendering 4K and native 4K gameplay. There's really not much of a difference, at least noticeable to the human eye. Now if you put the two side by side, you're going to notice it a little bit, but you're going to see yourself. It's nothing insanely crazy. That's my whole point on that. But what I do want to talk about here is how performance is, how the game runs, and all that fun stuff. The game does run a lot better. Like, I can't deny that PlayStation 4 Pro enhances these games. I've played Neverwinter on PS4 Pro. As you guys can see, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV on PS4 Pro. I've played Terra on PlayStation 4 Pro. I've played Skyforge. I've played all of these games on a basic PlayStation 4 just for starters. I've even played Final Fantasy XIV. I started Final Fantasy XIV on PS3. I'm actually a launch day and veteran player. I just fell off the game a bit. So don't let this early footage fool you. I've played all the way up to Stormblood. The only reason I'm doing this right now is because, as a lot of you guys know, I started a new PlayStation account, which required me to start a new Square Enix account. But anyway, like I was saying, I can tell you guys from personal experience that the game does run significantly better on PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm talking world bosses, I'm talking heavy traffic areas and stuff and stuff like that, a lot of these things do run a lot better. The textures are a lot smoother. You're going to notice that when you do use PS4 Pro on Final Fantasy 14, one thing that kicks in right away is the HDR lighting and stuff like that. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a fan of HDR. I can't stand the whole high dynamic range thing, the super whites and the extra dark blacks, because I hate how dark it makes the picture in some areas. I really can't stand it. I personally can't deal with HDR. But the game performance overall is just a lot more solid, and that's whether you play it on the standard PS4 mode, because you can tell that the frame rates increase, especially when you turn on PS4 Pro's boost mode, but also when you activate the 4K mode as well. You can just see that the game's a lot more vivid, the picture's a lot more poppy and stuff like that, and you guys can see the difference, which I'll show again right here on the screen, of how much it increases your field of view just alone on the console. And as you guys can see, the reason I picked the Gridania to use as an example, because it's filled with so much stuff. It's a forest, there's trees, all kinds of different things, just everywhere. And as you can see, there's no stutter, there's no lag, there's none of the game trying to load, there's no hesitation. Now, Final Fantasy 14 really didn't have any of these problems anyway, but the point is, I can show you guys that when you run the game in PS4 Pro's 4K mode, and it increases the field of view, and as you guys can see, I zoom in and out of the camera and stuff like that, there's still no changes. There's no hesitation. There's no environmental pop-up. There's nothing like that. So for MMOs, and the amount of horsepower they require out of a console, you guys know, the multiple players, the big world events, the humongous areas, and all kinds of stuff like that. I would say that I'm not gonna say next gen. I keep saying next gen. These current gen console upgrades are definitely worth it, and they honestly enhance your MMOs. Now, granted, it's not going to be a PC experience. We all know PC is the master race. They're the better overall system, and they get stronger and stronger every day. Consoles competing with them is nearly impossible, at least in my opinion. But this is definitely a lot closer to that PC experience than it ever has been. Like, it looks gorgeous. If I had a capture card that could upload 4K, I would show you guys some raw 4K gameplay. If the PS4 Pro was capable of uploading 4K, I would show you guys that. But unfortunately, I don't have those kind of resources at my disposal right now, so this is probably the best you can do. But as you guys can see, I've turned the 4K mode on in the game, haven't shut it off at all, and there's no judder, nothing like that. It's still running smooth as butter, even with the increased field of view. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.